Hey guys, my name is Varney, and this is my first video for YouTube, one of many hopefully. I just wanted to do an introduction just so that you guys kind of know a little bit about who I am. As I said already, my name is Varney, and I live here in Michigan. And my interest for this channel and in general, I like pop culture. So I'll talk a little bit about what's going on in celebrity news and gossip. I'll also talk a little bit about sports, because I'm a huge sports fanatic, particularly football. And I'm a foodie, so I like to eat different types of foods. I'll probably focus a little bit on vegan, vegetarian, and pescatarian type of food, because that's basically a type of food that I eat. In different restaurants that I may travel to, I'll definitely put like little reviews and stuff on here. And I also am interested in politics and history in general, so I'll also talk a little bit about that as well. And music is another thing that I'm really big in. So with that being said, I'll get into my first video. Up first, I would like to talk about music. As I said already, I'm a big music lover. I'm a big Janet Jackson fan, so that you know already. So I can't wait for her Unbreakable concert, her tour, world tour, which comes here in Michigan and Grand Rapids actually this coming Friday. So I have my tickets ready to go. And hopefully I can get the VIP access where I can get the meet and greet, so I'm hoping that I can meet her. That's like a dream of mine. But to talk a little bit about the album Unbreakable, this is her first album in 7 years. Her last album came out in 2008, Discipline, which that was not my favorite album. Actually, we'll continue. I didn't like that album. But with this new Unbreakable album, her first single was called No Sleep, and it was featured with J. Cole. And it was really good. It was kind of like the vibe with That's the Way Love Goes back in 1993 off of her Janet album. And I like that, how she decided to kind of get back to her roots and stuff, something that I have been dying for her to do. And then she just recently released a new song, came out on Friday, I believe. And it's called Unbreakable, the title song, which is the same name of her album. And that's more of an upbeat feel. It's really nice. And it's definitely old school kind of feel to it, with a new school twist. So it's like she's getting back to her roots, and I'm loving it. So I can't wait for the rest of the album. That comes out October the 2nd, so you guys make sure you go and cop that and support her. Everybody's talking about her age being 49 and the fact if she's still relevant in music. I feel like as a musician, once you have made your name, the way that she has, coming from the family, the Jackson family, and, her brother being the biggest musician ever, Michael Jackson, and for her to be his younger sister, and to actually come out with her own, style and make a name for herself says a lot about her as a musician. So I'm just really excited to kind of see what she can do, because I feel like she's still relevant. I think as a musician, you're always relevant. You may not have maybe as many social media wise followers and whatnot, because of the time frame that you started in the industry, but that doesn't mean that you're not relevant to music anymore, I believe. So and at this point in her life, I don't think she cares, and she really shouldn't worry about what people say or what they think of her, because I feel like she's shown that in her work already. Right now, this album, at least that's what she had put on her website, this is for her fans, for people who really wanted to hear more of Janet. So I think that's where she is, and I'm loving it, so I'm ready. And in terms of other musicians, there are a few other people that I like, but I mean, ultimately, I'm just a Janet fan. And as far as other topics, well, tonight is a big night. The Williams sisters are going to be playing head-to-head in the quarterfinals of the U.S. Open, and that I wish it was more in the finals. I wish it was the finals instead of the quarterfinals, because then either way I go, one of them would win. So that I don't really like so much, but in terms of who I'm rooting for, I think so many people are like saying, oh, I hope Serena wins because, you know, she'll have the big four this year, which is, you know, it's a big deal. She will be the first person since Steffi Graf to do it. So, you know, that's a big deal. And then people are like, well, Venus hasn't played, you know, this well, and she hasn't got to the quarterfinals since 2010. So, you know, it's a big deal for her too. So, I don't know, I'm kind of torn, honestly. I mean, I like both, you know, and I feel a certain way for Venus, like, because she had, you know, has had ailments, you know, with her, I forget the type of the disease or whatever that she has, but she's been having a lot of health problems over the last couple of years that kind of prevented her from, you know, doing really well. So I'm rooting for her. And at the same time, like, Serena's Serena. So, you know, I just hope, I don't know, I mean, one of them's going to win. Who wins, you know, I just, you know, it's whoever's supposed to win, I feel. So, and football season starts, you know, it started actually, preseason started last month, but the opening game of the season will be this coming Thursday. So I'm really excited about that. I'm a big football fan, and I know it's a lot of controversy with football, particularly with a lot of the players and the rules, regulations, and so forth. So I'll definitely be talking about those in the next, you know, coming weeks when the games start. And you may ask who's my favorite team. Well, I'm from Michigan, so, you know, I'm a Lions fan. And don't make any comments about the Lions. Yes, I know our records and I know what we've done, but I feel like we can do it this year. So, but I also like other teams and other players too. So I'm just excited about this new season. And as I stated earlier, I also like different television shows and stuff. So September is a big month for TV. You know, the season premieres of a lot of different shows. Empire was a big show last year, and, you know, season 2 starts off, I believe, on the 21st or 23rd or something of this month, so in a couple weeks. I watched that last season, and I was pretty intrigued. I liked it, so I'll definitely watch it again this season. I'm kind of curious as to what they're gonna do story-wise with these characters, seeing that Lucius is the main character is now in jail, so that leaves his lion's den unattended, and his son, I forget his name, but his name is Jesse Smollett. It's the character, the actor. I forget the character's name, but anyways, so hopefully, you know, it'd be a lot of juicy storylines in the next couple of weeks with that show. And there's a couple other shows that start. I like Law & Order SUV. I've always been a big fan of that show. It's been running for like almost 20 years. Like, so it's a long-running show, and it's kept me interested, so I like it. Yeah, so if you guys have any questions regarding anything, or you want to like, comment, and subscribe is what I want to say. And also, if you have any suggestions for anything that you maybe want me to talk about, shows or what have you, just make sure you leave comments down at the box there. And as I stated earlier, I like food. I'm a big foodie. So hopefully this weekend, when I go to Grand Rapids, I'll be able to, you know, have some feedback regarding different restaurants that I may have went to, and you can follow me also on Twitter and Instagram, and I'll have my links down below as well. So yeah, I'm excited. So yeah, until next time, I will be going to the Janet Jackson concert this coming Friday, and I'll have my video of my travels there, and hopefully I get to meet her. So Yeah. All right, guys. Bye.